listening to Justice and how he expresses what we're doing. And my thoughts go back to 1983, which is when we started. That's exactly 39 years ago. And when they spoke about travel and all the big things that is possible in the business, at that stage, I didn't really believe it. Well, I didn't disbelieve it. I just thought it would never happen for us. And I'm so happy that I was mistaken, because what Justice has been sharing with you, we've had even more of what he's been saying, simply because we've been in longer. We've had the opportunity of being in the business now for 39 years. And he spoke about health. I'm turning 75 this year, and I'm healthy. That is such a huge benefit. And I don't know where we would have been without the products. I really don't know. I thank God that we were able to join Neolife way back, discover nutrition, discover supplementation, because at that stage, I didn't think in terms of supplementation. I was still fairly young. I was 36 at that time. And I wasn't thinking of getting older and perhaps, the diseases that develop as you age. But having joined the company and started learning about prevention and looking after yourself, I'm so glad we did, because I don't want to become old and sickly. As it is, we're enjoying life. We were also at Zimbabwe, and I can tell you it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. And the point, if you are listening tonight for the first time as a guest, or even as a very new distributor, is just to accept that if this works for other people, it can work for you as well. If it works for other people, it can work for you too. Why? Because what we do is simple. It's not complicated. You start using good products instead of the products that you're using at the moment. If you're looking at things like cleaning products or maybe skincare, if you've never used supplements, you start doing that. And then talking to people about the products, talking to people about the business opportunity. That is what we do. Now, you may say, well, how do we do it? That is where the training comes in. And through Justice and Dennis and the rest of the Lion King's team, you have such good training support over and above what the company offers us. Dennis mentioned, at least Justice mentioned, you get a website. The wonderful thing is we don't have to go and design a website. He spoke about the back office. That is the part of the website where you go in to find information, where you can see information about what is happening in your team. Because as your business grows, in time it will grow even beyond Uganda. It can go into all of the world. And that can happen even without you. It just happens because of the structure. So there's enough support to help you from where you are to where you want to go. And you must please believe that. I liked what Justice said, is that we're not there to make money from you. We don't make money from you. Our money comes from the company as we expand the business. Our job is to help you make money, because the more money you can make, the better you do, the better for each of us, because that is what the company compensates us for. So you're not going to work for us. You're not going to make us rich. We want to make you rich. Now, I know that is a statement that is perhaps very, very difficult to believe, because out in the world today, that is not how things work. People come and offer you opportunities, and there's normally a catch. They want to get something from you. They might even want to suck you dry completely. We have that happen here in South Africa all the time. Financial advisors who take money from people, promise they'll invest it, and then they use it for their own lifestyle, and people lose their money. Now, you can't build a future by cheating people. And as Justice has mentioned, Neolife has been around for 64 years. We've been in South Africa for more than 50 years. It's a company with a history, a long, proud history, but it's also a company with a future. Why? Because in terms of the products they provide, the very, very, very best you can get in the world. We have no competition. We are the competition. Other people compete with us. We don't have to compete with them. And that gives us such a solid basis for a business. And then the honesty and the integrity of the company. You know, we've just had our month's end, which ended on Friday. By Monday or Tuesday, we'll all have our money in our bank accounts. And that is money coming from many, many countries in the case of those of us with big businesses. And in all the years of Neolife's history, there's not been 1 month when they hadn't paid us. Not 1 month. This company has never failed us. It's true that people fail Neolife. People like you and me who come in and maybe mess up or not work hard enough and then turn around and say this opportunity doesn't work. If you really have a dream of a better lifestyle, if you want the freedom that Justice has been talking about, if you want to educate your children to in the best schools and universities, if you want to live a healthy, happy lifestyle, if you want to have the travel, it's there for you. And the beauty is, while you will be in business for yourself, you will not be by yourself. That is our promise to us. I've been around long enough to know that that is true. That is not just talk, that is true. And that is why we are in the business still after all these years. I've never ever found a reason to doubt Neolife. I've never found a reason to say, well, let's quit, let's leave this behind. That's the very last thing I want to do. Very often people who haven't seen me for some time would say, are you still in that? And my response is yes. I'm in this for as long as God gives me life. This is not something that I want to retire from. I've long ago retired into Neolife. Just spoke about being free of a boss. I've been free of a boss for 35 years or more. I can't even remember exactly. I retired a long time ago, where I left my formal employ behind and went into Neolife. Now, Neolife needn't become a career for you. That's a choice you can make. Many people who are in a career, like a doctor or somebody who's passionate about what they're doing, can still do Neolife very successfully part-time and sometimes earn more from Neolife part-time than from their career. But they may not be willing to let go of their career because that's what they want to do. So whether you want a strong part-time income from Neolife or whether you over time wanted to develop into a career, it is possible. It can happen for you. I said what we do is not complicated. It is simple. You use the products. You talk to people about the products. You talk to people about the opportunity. Some will say yes, some will say no. Those who say no, that's their loss. You leave them behind. You're not going to sit in a corner and cry about those who don't want better health or don't see the opportunity or don't want to use it. No opportunity is for everybody. We just share and we find the people who accept what we share with them. And some of them will go on to build big businesses. That's good. Others will do a little bit, and that's also good. And in the process, as I said, you will be mentored, you will be helped, you will be guided. So as long as you're teachable and willing to learn, you can learn to do whatever you need to do to become super, super successful. Now, I want to say a last thing, and that is that although what we do is simple, it's not always easy. I'm amazed that people come into Neolife and they think, oh, it's going to happen just like that. It's going to be easy. Nothing in life that is worthwhile is easy. If you want to perform, say, in athletics on Olympic level, that's not easy. In fact, it's very, very difficult. It will require a lot of discipline and hard work. Nothing in life that is worthwhile is easy. Now, what makes our business sometimes a challenge is the very reason that makes the business work, and that is people. You see, we grow our business through people, and that's a wonderful thing. But sometimes people can also be the ones who make your life very difficult. They disappoint you, they cheat you, they steal from you, they try and put you down. And that's just life. It's not new life, that is life. That happens in life as well. Fortunately, in new life, people like that normally don't last. So our environment is generally very friendly and loving. But still, sometimes our biggest challenge would be people and what people do. But you know, the only way to overcome, the only way to win is to overcome challenges. Whenever we have a challenge and we run from it, that challenge is going to grind us. But challenges are there for us to work through, to become stronger and to overcome. And as we overcome, that is how we gain and how we benefit and become stronger. So I want to challenge you to, if you are very new, you're still considering what we do, don't think too much, because there's no way you can, from where you are now as a guest, see what can really be. There's no way that you can see how you're going to manage to do the business. It is like a child that goes to school for the first time. They don't go to school because they know how to. They go to school to learn how to and to grow. And for you to achieve your dreams and a wonderful life through neo-life, you're not going to do that by thinking how it could possibly happen. You can only do that by getting started. And then as you start, things will start kind of falling into place for you. Things will start unfolding. And you will have started a new life. If I think back to 1983, when we saw this opportunity, our 4 children were still small. I think the first one might have already gone to school, but they were that young. I was 36, and my salary only brought us halfway through the month. Now, can you imagine, at 36, I'm at the top of my salary scale. It's not enough. Children still small. Where would we have been had I stayed in my formal employment? I thank God every day of my life that neo life came into our lives. Because as Justice indicated with his brothers and sisters, I've been able to educate my children. We've had all the benefits that we've had. And that is because when neo life came, we said yes. We said yes. So I hope that is going to be your response. Those of you who are in the business, when sometimes you come across difficulties, just say, yes, I'm going to win. I'm going to overcome. And I know the future is so bright that we can hardly imagine what could be. So Justice and team, thank you for this opportunity of sharing with you. It's always such a privilege. It's much nicer being in Uganda with you. I was there in March, but obviously I can't be there all the time. So this is at least a way of still sharing, and I love having the opportunity of doing that. And I wish you all the best, and God bless.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mike, for putting off the time to share with us your experience with New Life. I do believe that the people that are listening in for the first time have really been truly inspired. And honestly, if you're listening in for the first time, if Mike has done this for close to 40 years, then you too can be able to succeed. You too can be able to join this business. You too can be able to live a life of your dreams. You too can be able to live a longer and healthier life through our amazing products. Thank you so much, Mike, for sharing with us once again. And as we come
It's a
to the end
pleasure.
of the meeting, I want to recognize our upline world team, that is Dr. S. Zanambasi, who actually sits in Durban. Dr. Zanambasi, we recognize your presence and we thank you for being part of the team. We know we were together last week and we look forward to seeing you in Uganda. Dr. Siza will be speaking to us sometime this month on one of the Saturdays, though we will be communicating when she will be able to speak to us. We always love learning from her to listen from the doctor perspective about these amazing products. So to all those that are listening in for the first time, you're all welcome. And I would love to recommend you to the people that invited you, people who sent you to this link. Check with them, make an appointment with them, visit our offices, and then let's see how we can get you registered. Let's see how we can get you started and you start building your own what? Your own amazing business. And as we come to the end, I want to also to inform you about our upcoming events. On July, the first weekend of July, that is 9th and 10th. We will be holding the Team Lion Kings media rally. On a Saturday 9th, we'll be in Uganda, we'll be in Kampala. The venue will be communicated, and then on 10th, which is a Sunday, we will be in Western Uganda in Mbara. So you need to book your ticket now, because in the media rally, it's always where we get to recognize success. We will be recognizing success from January all the way to June. We celebrate, in New Life is about fun. It's about making money. It's about the good health, but then also importantly, it's about recognition and fun. So in the media rally, we are going to be recognizing people who have been joining from January up to June. We are going to be recognizing people who have become managers, people who have become senior managers, people who have become executive managers, people who have become directors, world team members. All that is going to be recognized. And we also had some incentives whereby people who become executive managers are gifted. You have gifts. People have been doing 1,000 personal PV, people have been sponsoring a lot of sponsoring. We'll all be recognizing that. And at the same time, we also get to eat together, drink together, have fun. So you do not want to miss the media rally, which is on the 9th in Kampala and then 10th in Western Uganda in Barra. So register now to confirm your presence so that as we are planning, we know who we are planning for. Thank you so much and enjoy a blessed evening.